fight Sabera the Witch. However, I found out that I could not damage her until I was level 11, so I had to go back and kill those little jellyfish to get up to level 11. But now I'm ready to fight the witch. I did go back and bought a couple of fruits of power just in case. Now, she is weak to fire, so actually we do not want to do that, so we have to attack her first before she'll engage us. So we don't get to get a cheap shot in with this one. And she will just shoot these energy balls at you. And the element of the energy balls will change depending on the sword that you have equipped. So if you have the water sword, they'll be blue. Later on, when you actually get the next element, it'll also change color to that one as well. But you do not need the level 3 attack for this boss. It's actually not too challenging, but just the level 2 charge attack, since it does multiple hits. Okay, we're done. Maisie is still hers. Oh, see me in Goa. Our main fortress. Ha ha, ha ha ha. It's so nice to leave a treasure chest behind. The broken statue. Well, that doesn't seem particularly useful. We drop down to the next level. And we're back in town again. And the people are normal. They're released from the curse. But they have to rebuild. There's an altar for the statue of gold. I wonder what that could be. What was that? I can hold children with my own hands now. Oh, I'm so happy. Was using someone else's hands before? The glowing lamp that's said to fix broken stuff is in the lighthouse. Please take this for eyeglasses. Now these eyeglasses are pretty handy. We're going to use them right now. But to teleport to Joel. And in this house, that looks, this little shed, similar to the one in Leaf, you'll be able to use the eyeglasses, which incidentally look just like the gas mask, except they're red. You'll be able to use them and see a secret door. Forget who you would talk to in order to figure that out. Oh, but there's someone in here. Who's that? Looks familiar. Now we notice he's sleeping. How do we get sleeping people to wake up? It just so happens that the store in Joel sells alarm flutes, which only have one purpose. You can buy the one in Leaf for cheaper, so I just kind of wasted 250 gold on this one. But, you know, I'm pretty awash in gold right now, so not a big deal. Since the alarm flute does only one thing, and you can't be put to sleep, this will wake him up. A person like me should be eaten by zombies. Oh, how nice. But he left me the glowing lamp. And this lighthouse also has a key in it. I imagine that the lights would spin and another cave would open up, like the windmill at Leaf. Now there's an altar for the gold statue nearby the village. So we need to get our dolphin friend back. Ah, here. The only other beach we haven't been to. Now if we take the glowing lamp, that looks like the fog lamp, the broken statue is reconstructed and becomes a statue of gold. But don't leave, because we can use the Statue of Gold right here. And the Angry Sea is calm. Now what does that mean exactly? What that means is that there's a couple of whirlpools that were up here before that are now gone. And now we learn the magic of Barrier, as promised. I don't remember being promised that. But thanks anyway. They'll leave for Chiron and Mount Hydra. As Tekko, as is the Grand Poobah, knows your role, and now Mizia is calling you. Something has happened that he can't ignore. Perhaps it has something to do with the witch kidnapping the only other, I guess, android. Ah, Stom! Please find Kensu and take him to Chiron. Now how do we find Kensu? You bug me, go away. But we're gonna need some magic for this. Have you seen that Great One Kensu around here at all? Looks suspicious. Let's freeze him. Shoot! So the goal right now is to find Kensu in each of the locations. I believe that there's 3 times he pops up. Paralyze him, and then talk to him. And then eventually you track him down. Many thanks for your promise. Wise men, who cares? Let's party. Very nice. Yeah, man, let's boogie. I need to find his pendant first. Luckily, we already took care of that. It was given to him by Asina as proof of her belief in me. Now I get the magic of change, probably one of the more fun spells, even though it's limited use. With the change spell, we have a few options. We can become Stom, Akahana, the Explorer. Now Stom is a student of Tornell's. He could be a Dragonian soldier, or a woman. Progressive. Right now, being the soldier is going to come in handy. So that the guards will let us through. Even though that we're purple, our armor doesn't match. Oh well. Seems legit. Now you move slower where you're under the influence of a change. Now we are in one of the last towns, Goa, where the Dragonian fortress is. And Kensu is in disguise again. We're supposed to go to Mount Hydra. Because we're going to go to Chiron. Now there's no armor that we can buy here, but there is something that we can do. I do not want to change. We do not have the Bracelet of Water. Now the Bracelet of Water is entirely optional, so we're going to go ahead and pick that up. Just for the sake of completeness, because it's really easy, and we need to get something else on the way anyway. We're going to go to the Amazon town. And she tries to block our path when we get close, because we're a man. And to be honest, if a guy with a sword and shield walked into my town, I wouldn't trust him either. So we are going to change and turn into something a little less suspicious. Wait, what was that? She is good at hunting, but fashion is more important. That ain't right. She's allowed to like fashion. But the blizzard bracelet is hiding in the basement. Please stay a while. Let's see if we can give her this Carissa plant, which this guard mentions. And she takes it. My kindness and modesty are much more beautiful than the finest jewelry. That's nice. And we get the Bow of Moon, which is a required storyline item later on. So this is the last time we should need to go to this town, because we can get a free Sacred Shield later on. So before we do that, we're going to go back to Bryn Mawr for another inn stop. The leaf would work just as well. And then we're going to continue on. So now we don't need to mess with the ball of water at all. So now we can just switch swords when we need to change, and we'll automatically get level 2. Keep it simple. So now we actually get to choose our element a little bit more freely. I'm not going to bother with these guys. I'm just going to continue on to the mountain. Mount Hydra. We can build ice bridges over lava. They do not immediately not evaporate. Sublimate. They can't let strange people into Chiron. Perhaps we can change into someone they might know. Now it's not Akahana because he's the explorer. Since he's another recurring character, you might confuse him for one of the wise men. But we want Stom since he is a disciple. Oh, they're telling me to enter, but they've already blocked my path, so... Switch. There's Akahana. And we can't afford any of this armor. We will later, though. And you can now buy magic rings, which are extremely helpful. And I bought a Fruit of Lime anyway. I might end up needing it. Asina can see through the disguise. Stom is not impressed. They're not too happy about me parading around as Stom. But let's have some fun with Akahana. That's a mirror. He is very uncomfortable in Goa. Now Zebu gave us the key to Styx, which is where we'll get our final sword, the Sword of Thunder, and my favorite sword. We still have the shield ring equipped, that's good. We're running into a lot less elemental immunities now. Very nice. And another free Fruit of Lime. These guys move very fast with a very long reach. Forget trying to stab them. And they're barely on the screen a second, and already. Good money, though. Whee! It's like noisemakers. It's the new year. So they're just having a good time. That's 100 gold per. I feel like I'm going in circles. A magic ring for free. I have some fruits of power, I'd rather use those, they're cheaper. Slap me right into the next room. Level 12. Only 4 more to go. Mimics. A whole bunch of poisonous slimes. Now, here's something interesting. We cannot go over there yet. We need one more piece before we can reach there. But that will be back. There's an important storyline item over there. Medical herb. Oh, we do not have the shield ring on anymore. No boss here, just the key to sticks.